Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 31, and today we are returning with the final 4 games of the season in the season finale, where come the end of it, we could be crowned champions of the Serie A in our first year back in the top flight, or we could finish in the Champions League spot, or we might have to settle for a Europa League spot where we are right now, because with just 4 games to go, look at how tight the table is, just 6 points separating the league leaders Milan from Juventus in 5th as well. It promises to be a crazy wild season finale when anything can happen. And our 4 games today, Milan, the league leaders at home, what a game that is going to be. Then a few days later, Roma away from home in our final away game of the season. Then 2 games at home, Sassuolo and one of my former career mode sides, Torino, who will battle in relegation in what I'm sure will be an amazing season finale. But just before we start off with the first game against Milan, we do have a scouting update and an academy update as well. So let's see if any players are going to make the grade here at Palermo. The overall is just too low for me to consider this sort of guy. Same as with Marino as well. We'll continue scouting, but probably going to reject them as well. I don't think we'll have anyone from... Gallo's! Another Gallo! Let's put him in the academy, Ricardo Gallo. And, there's another Gallo there as well, but he's not quite as good. That Mr. and Mrs. Gallo have resolved their differences. Excellent stuff there. Back on talking terms, and... we're not doing much talking, but some other stuff I'll tell you about when you're older. But anyway, an academy update as well. Esposito looks pretty decent, that young goalkeeper. 6'5" as well. Russo not looking quite as good. And this Gallo could be alright. Ricardo, the latest of the Gallo youngsters. Alright, first game against Milan. Let's get straight to it. So first of the big 4 then, and what a game this is going to be. The league leaders Milan coming to take us on here at the Stadio Renzo Barbara, and I'm super excited for our first big game of 4 today. If we wanted a title, we've got to win this game. Simple as that. There's no other way of putting it. A draw will not do, so we need to win if we are to have any kind of title fight whatsoever. It's going to be tough though. 4-1-2 on 2 narrow for the game, and a few changes as well after I went to Stadio San Paolo due to quite a few fitness problems out there. And as for Milan's team, it's a 4-3-3 and a very good one as well, with a really great attacking trio. Lamar on the left, Souza on the right, and my boy Niang leading the line for them tonight. I feel like regardless of what happens come the end of today's episode, you know, title winners, which is highly unlikely, but still could happen, Champions League or Europa League, it's still been a great season. This is only our first year in the Serie A, so whatever happens, it's been a good season, but I want a Champions League. You know, I think we can do that after our win in Naples in the last game. I think we're good enough to do that. And we've only lost 1 in like 16, 17 games in all competitions. So it would have all been in Serie A. So I fancy our chances, but we've got to come through and get at least a point in this game, at the very least a point. And a win would be magical. Here's Locatelli on the ball, finding Ramsey, gets it back off him, finds space, and Satola can't get it away because it deflects off him and finds Suso. What a stop by Cragno though. And it goes behind for a corner. Bailed out there. I tried to clear the ball with Satola. Seemed to get the ball mixed up in his feet. And Cragno, the goalkeeper, bails me out. Not a great start today. As Souza whips in a corner. And then the shot by Lamar goes over. This is why they're going for that title. Decent start for this man on the ball. Here's Zakagni, I must say. Putting a starting 11 today due to a lack of options that are fit enough to play in that role. He's been playing really well. And now Keane finds Rossi down the right side of Fabio Rossi, the academy graduates away. Can he cross? Yes, he can. And oh, Nicolo Barella fluffed his lines. What a brilliant run from Rossi. And the skipper, he miskicked it. God damn it. Niang to Thomas Lamar. Milan closing out this first half strong with 8 minutes to go. They've looked a better team in this first half. Can they get a deserved goal? What a ball. And then Suso lifts over the bar. Who was that? Lamar? I think it was. It played an amazing cross to the far post. Still 0-0. We're hanging on in there right now. Milan have had a few good attacks in a row, and that one should have found the back of the net. As Lofaso finds Rossi, to be fair, he's our best player at the moment. And Fabio Rossi jinks inside, finds Moise Keane. Going to get it back to the youngster. Yes, I can. He's in here, Rossi. He's in. It's Fabio Rossi. Oh! And Masasha gets it away. What a first half this has been. So second half begins. We're still tied at 0-0 despite an avalanche of chances, mainly from the away side. And I'm stunned that it's still 0-0 at the moment. It says we've taken no shots. That's not true. We've taken about 2, but either way, still goalless. Can we get the first chance of the half here, though? Satola lays it to Lofaso. Oh, Donnarumma with a save. Well, there's the first registered shot and a big stop by the young goalkeeper. 21 minutes to go. Somehow this game is still 0-0. But how much longer? Kessie finds space to shoot, and Cragno makes the save. Well, that's one reason the game is still tied at 0-0. Alessio's been in fine form today, keeping Milan at bay. 4 games to go. Neither side satisfied with a point here as Kessie finds Ramsey. Both teams going for the winner, particularly Milan. Niang robs Zakagni and threads it through. Lamar! Oh my goodness, Alessio Cragno is bailing us out again and again. 15 seconds of normal time to go. One final chance for Milan. Rossi heads away the free kick. It drops to Romagnoli. Ramsey. Niang. Oh my goodness. Alessio Cragno. Have my children. Oh my goodness. He's done it again. Cragno with another unbelievable save. This is like the Gea against Arsenal last night. And there it is. Final score here in Sicily. Palermo 0, Milan 0. A goalless draw. Not a great way to start today's episode off, but against the league leaders, I'll certainly take it. And for Alessio Cragno, champagne and then some. What a performance. Obviously, I want some goals today and some wins for Palermo as well, but you're not going to turn down a 0-0 draw against the league leaders Milan, especially when we were dominated for the most part. But Alessio Cragno, as Rossi got an 8.4, to be fair, played very well. Alessio Cragno made some absolutely extraordinary saves, and no surprise, he's man of the match. 0-0 against the league leaders. I think any chance to win the title is probably gone now, as Juventus and Napoli have both won, but I'll take the point. That's not a bad result. And look at the table right now as well. How unbelievable has this season been? 3 games to go, 5 points separating top to 5th, which we've now slipped to. And now we take on Roma away from home in 4th place as well. I mean, honestly, like every single point is so crucial. Every single game is like a cup final. What a season this has been. I don't want it to end. So second game then, and it is indeed Roma here away at the Stadio Olimpico in that 4th vs 5th clash. So tight the table, man. Unbelievable season. But Roma's team for the game, 4-3-3. Very good front trio as well. Bittencourt on the left, Pulisic, the American, on the right, and Falcao, their striker. Midfield trio, very good as well. Not De Rossi, who scored against us in the first game of the season, but Nainggolan, Strootman, and Gonlon's dead trio. And as for our team, same 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, but quite a few changes to the team, because once again, there's so many games coming quick and fast, and my young team don't really have the stamina to deal with it. So Roma, second game today, another massive one. Let's get the first win today, and a big 3 points here, and move into the top 3. Let's do it. Calabria through to Capone. First chance to fall to us here. Capone holding up and find Barella. And Barella back towards Murgia. Let's keep the ball on the ground and move it around if we can. Nice passing here. Barella, Del Monte. Nicolo! Oh! Trying to make amends, just over. Still 0-0, just like the Milan game in the first half. That one finished goalless. I don't think this one will, but there's been significantly less chances. We defended really well in this first half. The front 3 of Bittencourt, Pulisic and Falcao been isolated, and then right on cue to get one good chance through Falcao, and Strootman heads the ball onto the crossbar. Still 0-0. Only time Roma have breached our backline and got inside their area, and the crossbar prevent us from going 1-0 down. I'm going to have to make a treble change here, switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 wide. We've not had the chances today, and the team is just burnt out at the moment. We'll go with this lineup, and off come Barella, Maggiore, and Moise Kean, who's basically dead out there. The top scorer just ran out of gas now, and there's still 70 minutes to go. We can still win this game. There's been so few chances. I think if anyone gets a clear-cut one, we're going to have to take it. So we didn't want to get until the end of the game. Del Monte finds space to let fly, but fires it way over the bar. There's not been enough clear-cut chances today. It's been so hard to create stuff. Both defenses have been brilliant. There is only 15 minutes remaining in the game. This has been a really poor affair. Both teams have been burnt out, I feel. Such low stamina left in the tank as we come towards the end of the season, and that's been a big problem. Here's Capone on the ball, turning his man. Cutroni's at the far post. Alisson is there though, and claims it well. Still 0-0. I think there might just be one final chance for either side to claim the win. But again, if we get it, we'll have to take it. It's Gallo off the bench on the ball. The youngster turning his man. We know this guy comes up big sometimes. Alessandro Gallo! Oh! Just wide. Well, that is going to do it. 2 goalless draws to start today's season finale off. Not great performances, not great results, but at least we didn't lose either. At least we still stay in the hunt for a top 3 place. But title dreams, they've surely all but gone now. And that was frustrating. Unlike the Milan game, we weren't lucky to escape with a point. I thought we played okay, but really the finishing from both teams was very, very poor. And in the end, a goalless draw is probably the right result, so I have to apologise for 2 0-0 draws to start off with today. But hopefully it'll improve in the final 2 games. I'm not even going to give man a match though. I thought it was a really poorly contested affair, and a 0-0 draw, probably the right result. And the other teams have not played yet. We'll find out what that means to the table right now. And in fact, our title dreams have now gone mathematically. Milan are now 7 points clear of us as we remain in 5th place. Roma leapfrog Juventus and head into 3rd place. But look at how tight it is right now. The top 2 are guaranteed to be either either winning the title or qualifying for the Champions League. But for Roma, Juventus and Palermo, 1 point separating all three sides, 2 games to go. Who is going to qualify for that third and final Champions League spot? Let's find out. And just before the third game against Sassuolo, Salerno, Moses Oggia's team are putting a bid here for Alessio, I can never pronounce the surname, Casadei, of 1.95 mil. And I'm going to accept this deal as well. This is a 17-year-old cam/centre forward with some very decent stats, already 68 overall. If you remember, this guy's only got 3-star weak foot and 1-star skill move, and when I've only got a player with 1-star skill moves, I don't want anything to deal with them. So he can go to Salerno, develop his game there with Moses Oggia, and if he wants to leave, he can leave. That's totally fine with me. So moving swiftly on to the third of 4 games today and the penultimate one of the season as well. It's now Sassuolo here at home, and we need to get a win in this game as well. Just 1 win in our last 4 games. Simply put, not good enough. We need a return to winning ways here as we return back home. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow for the game and our normal league lineup, if you will. But for Sassuolo, a very decent 3 at the back team featuring Domenico Berardi on the right hand side, and also Andy Carroll up front for them as well. Interesting signing. So third game Sassuolo, let's make it our first win. To have any chance of finishing the top 3, we need that. Let's get it. That's also worth pointing out. 3 games in our last 4 where we failed to score. That's not very good, is it? Especially with Moise Kean, top scorer of the division in the team as well. So, not great. As Berardi goes down the right-hand side. The first chance could fall to Sassuolo here. Berardi cutting inside. Dinking one. What a ball! And Cragno can't provide heroics. And Sassuolo have gone in front. And we are choking away a place in the top 3. Great cross by Berardi, though. Wonderful work. And Sassuolo have an early goal. Well, I wonder when the first goal will be scored today. And it comes to our opponent, Sassuolo, 3 minutes into the third game. Maybe Cragno could have done a little bit better there, but we won't blame him as Politano heads home. But for Domenico Berardi, that's why he's in my Italy squad. Amazing footwork, a perfect cross to the far post, and Sassuolo, with nothing to play for, have got a goal up here in Sicily. Here's Moise Kean, putting us back on level terms. Moise Kean fires it home, makes it 1-1, instant reply. Oh, Moise, we love you so much. Oh, I love Kean so much, man. I absolutely love the guy. It was brilliant work from Barella, gives it to Kean. Kean finds space and retired angle. That's a brilliant finish from Moise, and you can see why he's going for that golden boot and stays in my Italy squad as well. 23 goals for the season. Lamar breathing down his neck, but Kean scores his first since our win at the Stadio San Paolo. So let's get a second and win this game. Only wins are going to do if we want to finish in the top 3. Need to win both our final games, I feel. As Berardi sent down the right-hand side and plays it to a man arriving in Duncan. It's 2-1. And Sassuolo are picking us apart, and more importantly, Domenico Berardi is saying that's why you got to keep me in the Italy squad. It's another assist, it's another goal, and once again, Sassuolo are back in front. You know, I said earlier, you know, whatever happens, it will still be a great season. Qualifying for the Europa League, if that's what it is, will still be a great season. But there's Kean taken down, and I want the top 3. Moise Kean taken down, definite penalty. Let's make it 2-2. Come on. It's not going to be a red card. Oh, it is! It's a red card for Akabi, and the Sassuolo skipper is dismissed for a straight red card. Now, that was a bad challenge, but does it warrant a red card? I would have thought a yellow would have sufficed, and Andy Carroll is being sacrificed, and Sassuolo are down to 10 men now. Moise Kean's going to stand up and take this one. I'm going to go to the top right. Come on, Moise, mate. Let's get you 24 for the season. Oh, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Lovely jubbly. 2-2. Moise Kean does it again. Come on, Palermo. Tola robs Berardi and finds Barella. And now Murgia to Melagorni. And Melagorni on the ball, spots Calabria, ghosting behind Ferrari. And I'll try and give it to Kean if I can. Moise on for a hat-trick, maybe. Moise off the crossbar. Man's on fire. And at half-time, 2-2 is not a good scoreline for us because Juventus are winning against Inter by 2-0. They'll go further away from us in the table. We've got to find a winning goal. Come on, 45 minutes to go to save our chances of finishing the top 3. A draw will not do. Draw with just 1 game to go is basically going to be a defeat. So we have to find a winning goal. A draw will not do. But here comes Sassuolo for their 3rd goal. It's that man again. It's that man again. They've got 10 men, but Berardi plays with the strength of 1,000 men. 3-2, and he's done it again. There's no other way of putting this. We've definitely choked. We've definitely choked. We need another 2 goals to equalise and then win this game. Otherwise, we're going to finish in the Europa League spot and no better. Patrick on the ball. Holds it up well, rolls it inside. Nicolo Barella, great save with Consigli, and we can't turn in a rebound either. Come on, there's still time. Mojia to Lofaso, Melagorni, round his man, Melagorni, yes, 3-3, pick the ball up, 25 minutes to go, come on. Fake shot round his man, found space, levered one in, he's really good, he's got a nice strike with him, Melagorni, I like it. And there's still time, 25 minutes to go. What an unbelievable game, 3-3. Can we come from behind to win it? Well, there it is. It's all over in Sicily, and it's over for the season as well. We've choked. I've choked. Totally choked. A team with 10 men with nothing to play for have come here and scored 3 goals on the day. Not good enough. Happens every single season. At some point, you'll get burnt out and you'll go into a bad run of form. And sadly for us, we had a mini struggle in December. We had a mini struggle as we closed out the calendar year, but this struggle has been much worse. Just 1 win in our last 4 games. A 3-3 draw. It was a thriller, but sadly, no 3 points. Of a man of the match, I'll give it to Domenico Berardi. Keane played well, scoring 2 goals and at least giving us a chance. But Berardi was unbelievable, and that's why he definitely stays in the Italy squad. Juventus won by 3-0, and that's it. It's all over now. There's no chance of finishing the top 3, or we'll have to settle for a Europa League place. Gutted. Well, actually, there is the slightest of chances. The slightest of chances, but it's so unlikely. It's not really worth considering. Us and Roma now in those 4th and 5th spots as Milan still try and hold off Napoli and claim the crown. But for Juventus, they've basically done it. If they avoid defeat on the final day, then due to the goal difference swing, it's basically all over. You'll see the final fixtures here as well and who we've got to play. We've got Torino at home. Juventus, to be fair, at home to Milan, and that's a really tough test against a side that could well need to win in order to be crowned challengers as well. Who have Roma got? Where are Roma? They got Spal away from home. You expect to win that game. So actually, hold the phone. There's still a chance if we win and Juventus lose at home to Milan and Roma fail to beat Spal as well, we could still make the top 3. Don't give up, lads. It's not over yet. Just before the 4th and final game as well, Alessio Casadei has agreed to leave and join Salerno for 1.95 mil. So that's good news for us. We'll get a little bit of cash for that, and maybe he and Moses Odja can strike up a partnership. And also there's a transfer here for Beluschi. Benevento wants him for 870 grand. He's turned down 2 moves already for significantly more money, but I'm okay letting him go if he wants to go. We've got a player coming in next season, a centre-back role in Vicari, and if he wants to go, I'm fine with that. So this is it then, final game of the season as we take on Torino here in Sicily. The scenario is quite simple. If Juventus avoid defeat, they finish in the top 3, but if they lose and either us or Roma win, then it will come down to goal difference between the 2 sides if one of us do win. Right now, Roma and us have very similar, or is it the same, goal difference records, but Roma have scored more goals, that's true. So yeah, basically, if we win, we need to score more goals than Roma in their win, and Juventus need to lose for us to qualify. You get it. So yeah, final game, Torino at home. They've got nothing to play for now. They're safe as well. Let's get the win. Come on, Palermo. It's been a poor run of form. Let's end strong and have any chance whatsoever of finishing in the top 3. For Torino finds Olejinka. Good closeout by Barella there. And we get it back with Lofasa now on the ball. Keane trying to peel off his man. Can I thread him through? I can indeed. It's Moisa. Oh, he's tackled by Fernandez and Torino get it away. I don't know why I'm just not feeling confident heading into this game. I mean, obviously there's lots of reasons why, but it's not been a great start. And 12 minutes in, already surrendered possession a few times. We just can't break down Torino. Maybe now. Fabio Rossi rewarded with a start in this game. Storming down the left, gets back onto his preferred right foot. Good delivery that. And Rajkovic heads it behind for a corner. Come on, an early goal will settle some nerves and still give us a chance. Mandragora takes the corner into Patrick Cutrone off the crossbar. And away by Torino. Give us some luck. I mean, we had some luck in the last game against Sassuolo when it went down to 10 men, but I couldn't capitalise on it. As Calabria finds Moise, but he's tackled. Just not confident anymore. You know, we've gone into this really poor run of form, and there's no confidence in us right now. And I guess it's just the youthful team, the inexperience in us. We just can't cope with it at the moment. And over time, we'll get better at this sort of stuff. But to begin with, we just don't have the leaders out there. There's Barella, who is our captain, gets the ball clear. Cutrone to Keane. There is still a chance though here on the offensive. Moisa finds Melagorni, trying to storm forward. He is through here, Melagorni. Melagorni, oh yes, Patrick Cutrone turns it in and makes it 1-0. Very fortunate there. I tried to cut it across. The deflection came in, but Pat kept his composure, strokes it home 1-0, and we really needed that. I rarely ever cut the ball across the face of goal, but for this moment there, I had to do it. Melagorni to Cutrone, who gets into double digits as he makes it 1-0. Half an hour into the game. We don't know what's going on at the Allianz Stadium. And we don't know what's going on in the Spal game either. We'll have to find out at half-time. We're doing our bit. We're leading by a goal. And good start. Good start. Let's get a second. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's close out the half. Still leading by 1. And find out what's going on around the grounds. Fabio Rossi, well done. Wins it back and gets away. He's been brilliant. Starting him tonight ahead of Sassuolo. What a decision. Now through to Cutrone. And Pat trying to get around his man. He's done so. Pat is away. It's Cutrone still inside the area. Patrick Cutrone. Good save by the goalkeeper Sirigu. And Inui gets it away. That all came from Rossi's great defensive work there. He's been brilliant tonight. Barella just wide. And that will do it for half-time as well. We're doing our bit. We're leading by 1. It's probably a little bit too late right now. However, we'll see what's going on around the grounds. Come on, Milan. Please be beating Juventus. 1-1 there, and Spal are losing to Roma by the same scoreline. So as things stand, even if Milan were to win, we'd still be finishing in 5th place. Or 4th. No, well, I don't know. But 1 to 2. It doesn't matter. But, yeah, come on, Milan, find a winning goal, and we need to find some more goals as well if Roma leading by the same scoreline. Come on, it's not over yet. Come on, we need another goal with that ball played through, but there's Rolando Mandragora stepping in, now finding Nicolo Barella, and our chances to break if we can. Cutrone, Lofaso, come on, Moisa, you know what to do. Moisa Keane doesn't even need to take a touch. Why would he? Why would he? Palermo 2, Torino 0, and Moisa Keane surely going to win the Golden Boot. Gets our second goal, and that should surely now, even with 34 minutes to go, confirm that we are going to win for the first time on the final day and keep any chance of finishing in the top 3 alive. Lovely quick break there. Lofaso with another assist, picks out Moisa Keane. What a brilliant strike. 2-0 Palermo. We're doing our bit. Come on, Milan. Magic, nice ball through. Good chance here. And, oh, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. It's not enough, lads. We need to score more goals, not concede them. We're still in with a chance, but this goal could have massive ramifications, even if Juventus do lose. Torino going all out now for an equalising goal. It's a great cross to far post. Elvedi is miles alone. Bonifazi comes out to me and can't deny the cross. Calabria. What great defending. We're hanging on in there for the win now. And Boy is through. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a goal and Torino has scored. It's going to be 4 draws from 4 to end today's episode off. And I can't have any complaints. That's just a wonderful goal. We were hanging on in there for dear life. And Torino has said any chance of finishing the top 3, it's gone. Oh, I can't believe it. What a goal that is, though. That is unbelievable. A wonderful strike. Loops over Cragno and into the top corner. It's been a thrilling episode, but there's going to be no wins and no Champions League football. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe this. I cannot believe this. The fans are celebrating. Why are they celebrating, though? We needed to win this game. And, I mean, I guess the fans are pleased enough. We're a wild season in the Serie A in our first year in the top flight to qualify for the Europa League, but 4 games today, and they all finished as draws. Unbelievable. I felt we deserved to win. I felt we played really well. Had quite a few good chances, but unfortunately, just couldn't take enough to win us the game. But once again, defensively, really poor, just like in the Sassuolo game, torn apart. And for Torino to battle back and score those 2 late goals, fair play. And I don't know if to give man much to the guy that scored that wonderful goal or not, but I think I'll give it to Keane, because Keane did play well. But sadly, the goal, which probably won him the Golden Boot, just wasn't enough. Juventus drew with Milan, so anyway, it wouldn't have mattered how we won the game or not. Roma beat Spal, and that means the table will be on the screen for you right now. We will finish the season in 5th place. We had a chance to win the title in today's episode for the first time in our first year in the Serie A. We had a chance to finish the Champions League, but instead finished in 5th place. Milan were crowned champions, Napoli in 2nd, Juventus in 3rd, Roma in 4th, Palermo in 5th. And mid-table was quite a cluster, really, wasn't it? But the bottom 3 were Cagliari, Frosinone, and Moses Ogier Salerno, who are going down to the Serie B. So a great season regardless of missing out on the Champions League football, but what a bizarre way to end the episode. Just one win in, our last 5 games? Not good enough. I mean, it's definitely something to build on, and that is an understatement. It was a great debut year in the Serie A. I was thinking mid-table was probably more realistic, but Europa League, I'll take that every day of the week. It's just annoying though. It's just a really bad run of form. In the end, cost us a chance of qualifying for the Champions League, which I really, really wanted. But that's just one of those things. And in fact, it was one win in our last 5, 6 games. One win in our last 6 games. Really poor. Anyway, for Golden Boot winner, that was Moise Kean, as we expected, scoring 25 goals this season. He was unbelievable all year long, and we're so glad he's back to his best after that horrific injury last season. Goalkeeper of the tournament was who? Go on, Alessio Cragno. Yes, probably deserves it as well for those couple of great displays down the stretch as well. And for team in the competition, look at how many Palermo representatives there were. Cragno, Bonifazi, Calabria, Barella, Keane and Cutrone. 6 of the 11 players in the team of the year coming from Palermo. And Lamar, despite not winning the Golden Boot, was named player of the competition as he helped guide Milan to the title as well. So I think that is going to end today's episode. Then the season finale is done. The one final thing we'll do is take a look at the top scorers, the assists and the clean sheets charts as well. Though Fassel, 11 assists this season. Well done, Simone. And Cragnar the most clean sheets with 16 as well. That's fantastic news. And to end all, we'll take a brief look at the squad and the squad hub as well. And that will see us done for season 2. And what a dramatic season it's been. It's been a great season. I'll certainly take Europa League football. I wanted Champions League desperately, but I'll take Europa League. Lots to build on. And for the first time ever, European football heading to the Stadio Renzo Barbara for season 3 onwards as well. And so just before our final look at the squad hub as well, you can see confirmation Beluski has been sold and he is going to join Benevento next season for 870 grand. Annoying that he turned down the previous 2 moves though, because they would have given us a lot more money as well. What were they? 2.25 mil and 1.7 mil as well. But oh well, it doesn't matter. We'll get a bit of scratch and I'll take it. And Russo wants to terminate his contract in the academy as well. How good is Russo? I don't think he's actually that good, is he? He's 82 to 88 over potential. I'm going to release him. We want the creme de la creme here, and his overall's not very good either. So, we'll take one final look at the squad hub then, and that will do it for today's season finale. And hopefully you have enjoyed today's season finale as well. It certainly was a thrilling one. I apologise for no wins, but it was amazing, really. And I'll just show you the stats of the players. We don't have time to do the attributes as well, because you can't. I said this before, you can't show like all the stats in the squad hub. Thankfully now, with EA's changing the patch, they have added the goalkeeping attributes to the goalkeepers, but I have to do it like this, and it just takes far too long to do every player. So just take a look at the stats then, and that will do it for today's big season finale. So thank you for watching the episode, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy season 2, then please do drop a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and they really help the channel out as well. We'll return for season 3. That will be starting sometime this upcoming week, hopefully tomorrow night, but it might be Tuesday or possibly Wednesday instead. But we'll have the first episode of the new season, the pre-season tournament, plus some new transfers as well, and hopefully we'll have a little bit more money going to season 3 as well, as we'll be in Europe for the first time ever, so we should have a little bit more cash to work with as well. Look at Moise Kean's goal to game ratio, by the way. 25 goals and 7 assists in 36 Serie A games. Unbelievable this season. But thanks for watching anyway, guys. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening. Day. It's Sunday. And I will see you for the start of season 3, which will be coming out sometime this week, featuring the transfer window and hopefully some more signings heading into our first season in the Europa League as well. Bye.